Good morning, students. In this session, we will learn about chemical digestion of food in human beings. The food in human beings mainly contains carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, water, and the fiber. In that, vitamins, mineral, and water need not be digested, can be absorbed. And fiber cannot be digested because we do not have the enzyme called cellulase to digest the fiber content. At the same time, the carbohydrates, fats, and proteins require a simplification, and it is done by the enzymes. So various juices produced in the digestive system have the enzymes. So let us discuss how the enzymes bring about the digestion. So in buccal cavity, after the mastication of food, 30% of starch is hydrolyzed by salivary amylase or ptyalin that is present in saliva, which breaks down starch into maltose. Further, there is no digestion of proteins and fats in a buccal cavity. The food thus digested will move to the stomach through esophagus. In stomach, the gastric juice is present, hydrochloric acid and another enzyme called pepsin. Hydrochloric acid provides acidic media for the action of enzymes, and it also activates pepsinogen into its active form called pepsin, and thus initiates protein digestion. Trace amounts of lipases are also present in the gastric juice. In small intestine, the first part of small intestine is called duodenum, that receives bile juice, pancreatic juice, and intestinal juice. Bile juice mainly contains bile salts that help in emulsification of fat and activates the pancreatic lipase. Pancreatic juice contains various types of the enzymes which can digest carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Trypsin activates the other proteases in the pancreatic juice. Further, the digested food moves through the small intestine. During this movement, the digested food is absorbed through the finger-like structures called as villi that are present in the inner walls of the small intestine and large intestine. So digested food is absorbed mainly in small intestine, and in large intestine only water is absorbed and secretion of mucus takes place. The undigested and unabsorbed food materials pass into the rectum and remain stored as a fecal matter and later digested through the. Good morning, students. In this session we